Romney talking about peace is like Rick Ross promoting salad.
Yes.
You
Yes.
mean? I know you didn't say it, but you mean.
Yes. That was someone else's Twitter.
That don't make you not mean, though.
No. Okay, so
Baby,
I watch current TV.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly feel they say that current TV is going to save the country, and I honestly agree because they have the Young Turks, they have Be Heard with Joy Behar, they have a lot of just really good shows, and they have a lot of like documentaries and whatnot on various things that we should care about, like China and Africa, because it's Viewpoint. It's called Viewpoint, and they have various reporters go out and report on several different things.
I know that. It's just that I actually have one question because again, I have not watched Current in like forever. Do they still use the formatting where like you have people create their own content? They'll pay you some money if they'll use your content, and they have the schedule random, but it's just buffered around their actual like timeline shows, right?
Yeah, actually they still have that. I haven't seen it as much because I don't think maybe people. It's like one of the higher end channels on digital cable. So I honestly feel like if Current was down there with CNN and MSNBN, that one, and Fox News, if they were down there with that they might actually have more people giving them user content. But every once in a while they'll have somebody, or they'll put some user content in that someone's given them.
Cause yeah, that's one of the things. Cause that was like one of the things I liked about Current. Also, because this is relevant, I wouldn't have been on Tumblr if it wasn't for Current, because that's where I heard it from. They gave it a little shout out when it was like a micro blog. So yeah, I don't know how other people fucking heard about Tumblr, but that's how I did.
Yeah, no, current, they don't shout out to Tumblr all the time, but they will bring Tumblr up because a lot of things that people care about on Tumblr, including the eradication of Crocs, they have on Current. So I'm not quite sure about Crocs, but a lot of Current and what they get their TV shows and all those things from, they get it from like YouTube and Tumblr and internet blogs. So of course they're going to shout out places like Tumblr where you can have your own microblog and actually have a voice and all that cool stuff. So Current TV actually hosted all of the presidential debates, and the people who they have talking during the presidential debates is like Graham, I forget her first name, Sarah Graham. I don't remember her first name, but Graham. She was twice the governor of, was it Michigan? But she spoke during the Democratic convention, and everyone stood up in their chair. She gave a really great talk at the Democratic convention.
Oh,
so she was the
there.
Lady
who was all like with the car analogies and stuff. I'm assuming, or was it actually more seriously? Oh.
Is her name Sarah or Laura? I can't remember her first name, but her last name is Graham. She actually has her own show called The War Room. So she was there. Al Gore was there because Al Gore was
he's the founder of Current TV.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That explains some things. But yeah, he was there too. And Wolf Blitzer and Cynthia York, who's the guy for Young Turks, which started out as an internet show, and they gave him a spot. So they're all there, and they're talking about the debate and whatnot. I prefer watching Current because they actually talk about comprehensive things, and they don't really go for one candidate over the other. They talk about the drawbacks for both the candidates. And one of the big things that they were talking about was that the debates were good TV, suspense and, oh, who's going to say the next zinger and all that. But there wasn't a lot of content. Like, you really have to think about. It doesn't take that much to discredit Romney, but when you actually try to break down what Obama is saying and trying to, analyze it and stuff, there's really no other viewpoint up there other than what Al Gore think he's doing wrong and all those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. So it's unfortunate. This presidential race was unfortunate in that there's really no other viable side other than Obama. Because when you start saying that women should not use tampons because it's against God's will, that your whatever argument that you have is invalid to me.
It's like tampons are against God's will. Your argument is invalid. No, seriously, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No,
wait. You don't even have a vagina. Why are you?
I don't know, man. It's like, all you women, I'm so jealous. I'm jealous of your tampons. It's like, I tried putting them on my nose, does nothing. I tried the urethra, wasn't actually the best idea to ever put that up the urethra, seriously. Q-tips fucking burn, let alone fucking tampon. That was my bad. But still, I'm jealous of your fucking tampons.
Wow. You can't have them, because God gives God's will. You're supposed to bleed everywhere. Oh my God, let's not talk about menstruation, okay? But I'll just say that. If you're trying to have an argument about menstruation and you have a penis, then your argument is invalid.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
I just wanted to talk about tampons. They're tangibly related, but they're not mutually inclusive. But alright.
Are you sure?
You can use tampons for other things. You don't have to talk about...
No, this is the best way to use your tampon. You can use your tampon to fix a leak in a boat. Like that commercial.
Yes, because they're super absorbent. But again, we're not supposed to be talking about things. I don't have anything to talk about politics and stuff because I've already have my mind decided. The only thing is that... Oh, I know what it is. I know something I can say. I'm actually dead serious about this. Remember when I said that Mitt Romney would actually be a likable character if he were a cartoon villain? This whole this whole thing with the Republican Party, they need to be like they need to go into the cartoon universe because almost everything they're doing is literally some slimy ass shit.
Yes, they need to all be
honestly just go.
And company with the little dog.
It's like that. It's like there's a reason why I'm okay with supporting the manipulative assholes and other shows, right? Because that shit doesn't have any effect on my actual life and ability to do shit. These niggas do. They just do.
Pretty much. When you start to affect my purchase of tampons, then I have a problem. I'm still mad about the tampons.
But we have to move on from that because that leads to unsavory talks of other things.
Sorry, but he's trying to take away my tampons. I just can't.
The thing that gets me though is like I could almost tolerate it, just slightly tolerate it, if there was any sort of existence of charisma. Ronnie's like, nigga, you can't. It's like you can't even pretend to be slightly smooth or likable between your sliminess. Just go places.
He's a robot, and he has a lot of money.
Actually, it's freaking Paul. Okay, there's another thing. I can't keep track of all these Ryans, Pauls, people. Their names cross together. What is the freaking guy's name? Ron Paul? Paul Ryan?
Paul Ryan.
Ronnie Ron Boy? I don't... Again, when... I think there's like 3 Republicans that have Ron or Paul in their name, and whenever they're talking about them in the news, I'm like, wait, that's not the old crazy guy? Okay, it's not.
Yes,
that
Ron
other
Paul
young
who wanted
guy?
everyone to go back to using gold. Yes.
So my mind is like, I can't keep up with this. Just have a simple.
I feel like that this race would have been more interesting if the Republicans would have actually picked someone who was formidable to Obama. And the only one of those people who would have been formidable to Obama would have been the guy who went to China. I forget his name. But he was like one of the first people to go out because I guess he was too similar to Obama. What was his name?
I have no clue. Because I'm honestly thinking of Nixon when you're saying that.
No, not Nixon. No, but didn't he go to China? I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
No, not Nixon. Nixon is not running. Isn't he dead? No.
Yes, he's double dead.
He's double dead. The only place he's alive is Futurama.
But yeah, also okay, racy. It was like I mentioned race and being snarky. Ooh, basically it wouldn't have mattered as long as the white guy stayed in line. He was a formidable opponent for the on the Republican Party ticket. Ooh, I'm so racist. Ooh, because I'm telling the truth that again, Republicans know this. I think that simply having a white guy, and as long as they follow their ideology, they got this thing in the bag. Also, they have money to basically suppress the vote and other shit. I'm a big racist.
Why are you trying to repress our vote? Don't you think that's going to cause problems? Like, I don't know, a couple race riots? I honestly feel like there would be a riot if they tried to pull that stuff they pulled with Florida with the Bush thing. If they tried to pull that, I honestly feel that's going to be a riot.
But Penny, don't you know that's the default state of them dang gone minorities? They just don't know how to act. Get the hoses and the tasers, preferably together. Science experiment for all. No, seriously though, these niggas need to be cartoon villains. I can't have this shit in my reality.